Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Farhan Givari, and today I will present the topic consistency as a part of my syntax project 1. In this presentation, I will explain what consistency is, why it is important, and how we can identify constituents in a sentence. Consistency is a basic concept in syntax. It means that sentences are not only a long line of words, but they are built from smaller group of words. These groups act as one unit in the structure of the sentence. We call these groups constituents. Consistency is important because it helps us understand how sentences are organized. By identifying constituents, we can find noun phrases, verb phrases, prepositional phrases, and more. Consistency also helps us build syntax tree diagrams and analyze grammar. A constituent can be one word or a large group of words, such as a phrase. For example, the tall boy is one constituent even though it has three words. It functions together as a noun phrase or NP. In syntax, constituents are usually categorized into phrases. The most common are NP, VP, prepositional phrase or PP, adjective phrase, and adverb phrase. Each type has a head word. For example, the head of a noun phrase is a noun. To identify which words from a constituent, we use constituency test. The most common tests are the substitution test, movement test, and question test. This test helps us check whether a group of words acts as a unit. The substitution task works by replacing a group of words with a pronoun or a shorter phrase. If the sentence still makes sense, then that group is a constituent. For example, the tall boy can be replaced with him, so it is a constituent. The movement test checks if a group of words can be moved together to a different position in the sentence. If the sentence is still grammatical, then it is a constituent. For example, in a classroom can be moved to the front. The question test works by asking a question about the sentence. The answer you give forms a constituent. For example, if we ask where is the boy reading and the answer is in the classroom, then that entire phrase is a constituent. The conclude constituency helps us understand how sentences are built. Constituents are the building blocks, and we can identify them using substitution, movement, and question tests. Understanding constituency also helps us create tree diagrams and analyze grammar more deeply. Now, I will continue to syntax tree diagram analysis. I will analyze 10 different sentences by breaking them down into their constituents and showing their structure using tree diagrams. Each sentence will be divided into phrases such as noun phrases, verb phrases, and prepositional phrases. Then I will show how these phrases are connected in a sentence by using a tree diagram. So now let's start with the first sentence. In this sentence, the tall boy is the noun phrase that acts as a subject. The verb phrase is reading, and the object is another noun phrase, a novel. The sentence also has prepositional phrase in the classroom, which tells us the location. In this sentence, the teacher is the subject noun phrase. The verb is teaches and the object is noun English. The structure is simple subject verb object. Here, Sarah is the subject. The verb phrase begins with the modal will followed by the verb visit. The object is her grandmother. The prepositional phrase after the final exam gives extra time information. In this sentence, the subject is the man in the black jacket. The phrase in the black jacket describes the man. The verb is helped, and the object is the noun phrase the old woman. The subject is they. The verb phrase uses perfect continuous form. Have been studying. The object is English, and the prepositional phrase for 3 years explains the duration. In this sentence, the girl is the subject, the verb is plays, and the object is the noun phrase the guitar. This is a simple SVO structure. The subject is the students, the verb is read, the object is the book, the prepositional phrase in the library gives the location of the action. Here, the subject is the teacher, the verb is gave, the direct object is homework, and the prepositional phrase to the class works as the indirect object. In this sentence, the subject here is the dog, the verb is chased, and the object is the cat. This sentence is also a simple subject verb object pattern. In this sentence, the subject is my friend, the verb is bought, the object is the noun phrase, a new phone. The adverb yesterday tells us when the action happened. Alright, this is the end of my presentation. Through this project, I have explained the concept of constituency and shown how to analyze sentence structure using syntax tree diagrams. By identifying constituents such as noun phrases, verb phrases, and prepositional phrases, we can understand how each sentence is organized and how every part works together. I hope this presentation helps show my understanding of syntax, especially in analyzing sentence patterns and building tree diagrams. Thank you very much for watching my presentation. Have a great day.